All right, guys, we're going to do some giveaways. I don't know if Chris mentioned this or not, but we do have a bathroom if you need to use the bathroom. Just straight down the hallway at the end is the bathroom. So this is my first ever event, reseller event of any kind. I've never been to one. I've never hosted one. But Chris, you know, he made me do it. He made me do it.
And I made him pay for everything too.
Yeah, that's what he thinks. But I just want to say I appreciate you guys because I was blown away by the YouTube community. I had nothing in my expectations. Like Chris told me, yeah, we'll get a few subscribers, we'll do this, we'll do that. And I'm like, man, nobody's going to watch us. You know, they'll watch you, but they're not going to watch me. So I'm blown away that you guys are here. Appreciate you, everyone. And we're going to do some giveaways. And here's how we've done it. We've got some stuff that's not the major prizes. Everybody's going to be eligible for all that. And then when we get back to the main prizes, we're going to start back over and everybody's eligible again. So I think there's probably enough for most everybody to get something. So that's kind of what we was wanting to do. All right, you ready?
Yeah, what are we giving what?
Anybody need an old school picker?
Ain't nobody wants one.
I didn't hear the first bit.
My wife didn't even say yeah.
I'm busy.
You didn't bid on the old school picker?
I'm busy.
You're busy. She's too busy to bid. All right. What do you want to do first?
I don't know, man. Let's give away a shirt or something.
Star Wars shirt. Now, these all say 2X. They fit more like 1X. Just so you know. All right.
Ready?
Ready?
Pick something, Mom.
Pick a name, any name.
Randy McClure. Come on down. Yeah, no speech. You don't even have to give a speech.
All right. Now we got a Super Mario Brothers shirt. I'll model this one for you guys. There you go.
Cool Kevin, Rocky Top Pick.
There you go.
Thank you guys.
Thank you, brother.
Appreciate it, man.
Yes, sir.
We in film here.
It's counting.
We should.
Okay. My personal favorite, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Any Ninja Turtles fans? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Man, what is up?
Any He-Man Masters of the Universe fans?
Okay, I'm not counting those hands. It's okay.
Cher Miller. Woo! We're gonna let them do it. Granny Grandma, everybody.
Granny Grandma.
Follow her on YouTube. 75 years old. I want to say that.
And give away a Scooby-Doo keychain. Scooby-Doo fans?
Scooby-Doo.
Okay, there you go.
And the winner is Laura Goins. LKG 329 sales. Laura.
Hey, we won't have none of that.
No.
But you had a shirt on. I had to see it.
Oh my goodness. All right, what do you
You want to give another one?
Let's give the hat away.
Ooh. Check the hat out. It's a good one.
1997 NBA Finals, Chicago Bulls starter hat. I had this in the store for 2 years and it did not sell. I don't know why. But anyway, it's got a few stains. So if any of the RIN guys win this, take it and show Cernock, okay?
Yeah. Well, they didn't. Jennifer Lay.
Uh-oh.
What do you have, Jennifer? It's a good hat. Hand me that. You gonna let some people out or no?
Sure.
I hesitated on doing this. keep in mind, this is a family event. We got some kids here, and my mom's here, guys. My mom's here, okay? So we're gonna let some people speak. So let's be careful with the curse words. Tim, I'm talking to you. Pretend you're on camera. So the first people we're going to ask to come up and introduce themselves is 540 Flips, Brandon and Becky.
Yeah, Brandon and Becky. There you go.
Come back here.
I didn't know we were doing first.
Well, I asked y'all first.
So first of all, thank you all. Thank you to these two. Like you said, my name is Brandon, wife Becky. I started on YouTube in 2019, but doing sports cards. And sports cards have been a passion of mine, a hobby. But beginning of this year, so I am a rookie, and that almost was my channel name. But I'm a rookie reseller. And
That's a good name. If anybody needs a good name, that's a good name.
Actually, that was that. But then I thought, well, you can only be a rookie for so long, right? So I went with 540 Flips. It's all spelled out. That's our area code. We live in Northern Virginia, just south of Timothy, over in DC. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I quit my job in December of 2021, and all of 2022 I did sports cards. I am a bulk submitter for a grading company, so if anybody does sports cards and you need grading, I can help you out with that. Comic books, I'm also an authorized dealer for CGC. Been doing all of that for about 3.5 years, but I'm gonna tell you, this community is awesome. There's a lot of drama in sports cards. Tim knows.
Buddy pointed at you, Tim.
There's a lot of
It's still part of the drama.
There's a lot of manipulation and shadiness that goes on as well. But so from what I've seen here, it's been awesome. Treasure hunting is a lot of fun. I always tell people when they ask about it, I'm like, the money is nice. Making the sales is awesome. Being able to pay the bills is great. But it's nothing like going out to a yard sale or an estate sale or whatever, and just finding that treasure that you didn't know was there. So anyway, that's all I got. I appreciate you guys. The food was amazing. So 1,000% props. Thumbs up to the chef. Anyway.
Draw for the giveaway.
Thank you, guys.
Oh,
Give
yeah.
them up. Give up another hand for them. Awesome.
Oh, by the way,
Yeah, they've got their own giveaways, so we're going to do that as well.
just one other thing. I am very inconsistent at doing videos. I'm trying to do better. And there was a joke I told her today. When I have the camera on, I don't find anything. But I do make buys, and we've done pretty good as rookie resellers so far. And I am trying to get in the habit. I'm not going to lie, the editing and the time that takes. I've tried to grow the eBay store first, because being a reseller, that's what's most important. And so I'm trying to get the channel growing. But anyway, where's the box? We'll let your mama pick.
Let my mom pick. Mom's the official picker.
Brandon King.
Woo!
Enjoy the fun. They're actually pretty good.
Give it up for them guys again. 540 Flips. I tried to look them up last night and everything come up skateboard. 540 Flips.
You know how to fix that. Put a picture of you on a skateboard.
Yeah.
There you go.
But it's spelled out 540 Flips.
I'm not a skateboarder. I did not think that through.
What's next?
Another giveaway. What are you giving away?
Ninja Turtle mug.
Terry Miller. Terry Miller, here he comes.
There he comes.
Hey.
For those of you that don't know, the only way I'm on YouTube is with Chris. but that did come out of the shed. So enjoy.
Very, very clean, organized set.
You want to say that again?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Your shed's so organized, you actually made a YouTube video and you don't even put out YouTube videos.
Yeah.
No, you made a YouTube video and made me do it. Tell the truth.
How many seen 1 foot flippers, 10 best sheds?
Oh, that one.
Your shed
Oh,
was
yeah.
on it,
Yeah.
and it was a clip from my video.
And I want to know something.
Yeah.
How did Kevin beat me?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
Well, I've not personally seen Kevin's shed, not personally.
Okay.
But it is nothing in comparison to this guy's on camera anyways, because he's got the cleanest shed I've ever seen.
Well, it's not just me, it's Tanya too.
Yes. But he does
She
have
keeps me
OCD.
straight.
You do have OCD,
I
so
do.
they keep seeing it.
So
right?
does she. All right.
Let's
something
give
else?
away. What do you want to give away?
Let's give away a what?
Give away a
what?
lantern.
A lantern.
We do keep doing all these giveaways. We're going in the hole big time on this deal.
This is where your bill kicks in.
Oh, okay. Mike Ray's Heck Resale.
Thank you. Now your wife's going to win the other one. Just so you know.
All right, we're going to let somebody else come up and introduce themselves. Mr. Glenn Beale over at Cubster16 on Instagram. I talked to this guy on Instagram quite a bit, and I met him last year, I believe.
Yes, you did.
And you was at the Trash to Cash meetup, right?
Yes.
Boo! Go ahead and tell everybody how much better this meetup is.
Oh, this is like 1,000 times better, let me tell you.
No,
I mean,
say it.
One more time.
1,000 times better, and the food was much better too. No, those guys are great. I mean, anyway, my name is Glenn Beale. I'm known as Cubster16 on Instagram and also on Whatnot. eBay store is Glenn's Flips and Picks, and I've been doing it for about 4 years now. Funny story was, and first time I got hooked on it was, wife and I were just scrolling on YouTube, just watching, looking through videos and stuff. I don't know how it came about, and it was just by random, but somebody going to yard sales, picking stuff, and it just happened to be Cincinnati Pickers video. And watched one video, and I was hooked right after that. And I just keep doing it. Now, like I said, this is only part-time, and I actually do work a full-time job. I work for FedEx Express, I'm a courier, so time's limited, but I love doing it. And it's great for extra money, and I commend anybody that does it full-time, because that's a big step to do something like that. It's a risky step, I think, but you got to know when to do it, when it's the right time, and sometimes you just have to go for it. So, I mean, that'd be my advice to anybody that want to do it. And kudos to the ones that do it, and kudos for the ones that just do it part-time and just do it for fun, because it's a great money maker, and I love it. And I've met so many good people through all this, and learned a lot from other people. Learned a lot from a lot of other people. But I just, I appreciate what everybody does for the community, and these two guys here, I mean, they just can't say enough about them. They're really good people. And, I do appreciate you guys very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Glenn.
Okay. Hey, did he eat? All right, let's go do some more giveaways.
Going to give away 3 of these emergency tool
Max
lights.
Webster,
Max Webster.
fast talking flipper. Fast talking flipper on YouTube and Instagram and eBay and Facebook.
Not yet.
Not yet. All right. Eventually.
Doing the same thing.
My mom's arms wearing out here. Raise Heck Resale again.
That's got to be the wife this time, right?
Yeah. The wife, Raise Heck Resale.
There you go. Thank you. One more like that.
Lee. That's all I got. Lee.
Here comes Lee.
Come on down. Who else we got?
Thank you, Lee.
eBay seller since September 96.
Oh,
Wow, eBay seller since September of 1996.
Old schooler right
That's
there.
old school. I ain't old school.
No doubt.
When was eBay even started? Like 95? Wow. He's got me beat. All right, we're going to ask Selena the Picking Munchkin to come and introduce herself. Grab it and go, girl.
Hello. I'm the Picking Munchkin on eBay and Poshmark. I live in Clarksville. And there goes my phone. Figures.
Introduce your family.
My daughter's back there, sitting with the tablet. Sorry, anybody has to listen to the cartoons.
Wave.
Scarlett, wave.
Hey!
That's the Munchkin. And then my best friend's over there, that's her granddaughter. We're all up here. We all like to go yard selling. I've been reselling probably about 3 years now, and just recently started working a lot harder on it because I'm tired of working for Pizza Hut.
I don't blame you on that one.
In downtown Nashville.
Oh gosh. I'm sorry.
I'll be right back. I gotta go. I'm gonna let him go to somebody else. Here, we got a phone call tape.
Could wear the shirt you want to.
Yes, sir.
Spider-Man shirt.
That's the way. That's the life of a reseller right there, right? Always running. Spider-Man shirt. Robbie Hendon. Woo! You want to introduce yourself?
You done did.
No, we'll introduce you again.
Huh?
You want to introduce yourself?
I'll say, so I've been reselling for a few years on my own, but me and old Chris here several years ago, when did we start you started out before that, but then you kind of got out of it. Me and him got to picking diecast. We would go all over the southeast part of the United States, buy truckloads at a time and come and split them up. And I would take them to my shop. I had a cabinet shop, so I'd clean it out. We'd unload. I'd go through them, split them up, separate them, and I'd list them. When I got a load ready, he'd come pick them up, take them to his house. He had a building, he would store them, and then he would ship them. So we had a good thing going there for a while, and that kind of got me into reselling. Then a few years ago, I started out on my own. And it's a side thing for me, but it really helps me pay for my new truck.
I think the furthest we went was somewhere in Mississippi. Jackson, Mississippi. And we bought a huge collection. This is back when NASCAR was hot, you know. And man, we bought so much. We filled up his back seat, and it was heaved over the back of his truck, the bed of his truck. Yeah, Beverly Hillbilly type stuff. We had to go and buy rope to tie them in. And we ended up having to leave a good portion of the collection because we couldn't haul no more. So it was that big of a deal. But yeah, it was crazy. Good times. So we give it something.
Who knows who this is?
Oh, that's cool, Kevin.
Cool Kevin right here. If you watch the podcast, you will know that we talk about wrestling.
Share, grinning grandma. Did I not take hers out?
Did you put it back in there?
No, she put hers in twice. She's cheap. Well, he won it. Get up there.
He's already won too.
No, they both won some.
Yeah, they both won some.
Good grief. I think they cheated.
There's tape on the side.
Yeah. Selena Taylor. I've got like 3 of them.
You got 3 of them?
I can't give them away.
Well, that's why we're giving him away.
Oh, okay. I should have brought mine.
He's a good shelf sitter.
Yeah.
What are you giving away now? Let's give away the other lot. Well, let's give away this guy. This is.
It's plush.
It's a plush. That's right.
It's plush.
Splash Rat.
Who don't want it? Chris Moose.
Chris Moose got the Splash Rat. Thank you, buddy.
All right, next person we're going to introduce is Max Fast Talking Clipper YouTube channel. He just won something a minute ago, but we're going to give him a chance to come up and introduce himself and give him a hand.
Hey everybody, my name is Max from Cincinnati, actually out in Indiana, just west of Cincinnati, but we say Cincinnati because everybody knows where that is, but nobody knows where West Harrison is, right? So it's just easier to say that. I am a licensed auctioneer in Indiana and Ohio, so that's why I am the fast talking flipper. I can do that thing with my mouth.
Let's hear it.
Oh, that thing with my mouth. All right, what are you going to give for it? How many dollars on to get 100 to go? $100 get 100, now 10 to get 110, now 20, 120, now 30, get 130, now $40 get 140, now 50, 50, now 60, 50, 60, now 70, 70 get 170, now 80. Thanks, Dave. 190 get 190, now $200 get a 2, 2 get a 2, $100 get a 2, now 2 and a quarter, 2 and a quarter get a 2 and a half, get a 2 and a quarter and a half, half and a 2 and a half. Sold $225.
He just sold the old school picker, by the way.
I think we set a record. But I've been reselling on eBay for a long time, but I never really got serious about it. My girlfriend Angie, there she is. She went to the restroom. She pushed me to do it more. She is my better half. She makes the world go round behind the scenes, and decided to get on YouTube and whatnot. We never really did anything serious with it until last year. We started in June of last year, and our one goal was to try to sell 6 figures in 1 year, doing it part-time, and we just squeaked by on like 11:30 on the last day. We got a $360 sale, and it put us $200 over the 6 figure mark. So we were pumped about that to do that 6 figures. So if we can do it part-time, because we take care of, I work as a teacher, and I got the auction business as well, and we take care of an elderly family member too. So we have plenty of other full-time gigs that take our time away. But we bought a shed and built that out on YouTube. So if you want to check us out, subscribe there and see what we did with that, see what we do with all our other shenanigans. But appreciate you guys coming out. I appreciate you guys having us, and here and hand it back over.
All right. Thank you, Max. Let's give away another lantern. So.
Max has a good looking shed too, by the way. Yeah. She said she's pulled out all these names and hasn't pulled hers out yet. And you didn't again, but you did pull out Valerie Hendon.
Here, I'll meet you halfway.
Give away a gift card?
If you want to put all them names back in and figure out which one you take.
Oh yeah, we better
you
not do
better
that.
wait on that.
We better not do that.
Let's give away some.
We ain't got many names left in here, so your chances are getting better.
Light bulbs.
Wait now, didn't I already pull him out?
Cool Kevin's cheating too. Did you win already?
Yeah.
You can't win twice, man.
Just like Kevin.
Yeah.
Just like Kevin.
Kevin would have had 15 of his name in that lot.
That was Trey the Post Pickers that said that, Kevin, if you're watching this.
I said it too.
Thomas Cunningham.
Oh, awesome. Do another one.
Andy Long. How did I not know your name was Andy?
Nobody ever calls me that.
Yeah, Papa Sticks.
Papa Stick.
Thank you.
Papa Sticks Treasures.
Multi-tool, tactical flashlight, seat belt cutter, glass breaker, 5-piece, Army knife set. One of them.
Didn't I already call that too?
You just did that.
Valerie, you cheated. You cheated. How is your name keep going in here? Man, a bunch of cheating resellers.
Just wait till you draw out your own.
And that's a blank one. This is working out great.
Must have used invisible ink or something.
Nancy Cunningham. My mom. She pulled her own out. It is rigged. Ivan Webb. All right, I know everybody in here watches Kevin Commonwealth Picker. How many seen him sell the ET jewelry?
Many.
ET jewelry.
Many.
Guess where it came from? This is the guy that started
I did not know
that.
that. Wow.
Yes, sir. You sent him a bunch of other stuff.
Damn.
I send his kids a few things, but my eBay, I just have eBay. I do have Instagram, but I don't do any of my business on it. My wife's name's Angie. My name's Ivan. We slammed them together. It's called a bunch. On eBay, but yeah, I started watching Kevin because of John Cincinnati Picker and followed them for a while, and then they sent me to this guy.
I'm sorry.
And I've met a lot of new friends because of it. It's really great. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Ivan. Ivan's originally from Crossville, too.
That's right.
I know his family. How small a world is that?
And he's also sent me stuff, too. So he don't just send it to Kevin. I fussed at him the last time. I said, don't send Kevin no more. He don't need it. He don't need it.
What does that say?
I don't know. Shay Gun?
Yeah, right here.
Shay Gun, yes. You want to introduce yourself?
Oh,
Come on.
sure.
Come on here, buddy. Get up there.
Hi everybody, my name is Shagan. My YouTube channel is I'm a Reseller. I travel around a lot and I do picking. I was in Thailand for the winter and then I was in Nevada. I've been reselling full time for about 3.5 years now. And this is my first year doing the 127, so I'm pretty excited about it. I do a lot of flea markets and estate sales. Not too many yard sales, so should be able to find some good stuff this weekend. And yeah, thanks for hosting us.
Yes. Thanks for being here.
And you got the coolest jersey of the night, too. I said it wrong.
Oh, man, I appreciate you having, brother. Thank you. You're from Chicago, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I had a guy, he's not here tonight. He already went back home, but you know, this is truly humbling. But he drove from Wisconsin and he said, yeah, I wanted to pick the 127 sale beat. He said, I wanted to come down here to meet you. You want to talk about making somebody feel that big? I mean, he drove 14 hours to meet me. And I talked to him for 30 minutes and he was happy. And he said, I'm going to stay the night. And he said, I'm headed back home tomorrow. And I was like, you drove 14 hours to meet me? I was like, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? That's what I was thinking. So it was very, very humbling. This is very humbling. If I don't tell you guys, I appreciate everybody being here.
Yes.
Like, seriously. Appreciate you guys. Yes. Appreciate this guy. Appreciate everybody up here. I couldn't have done any of this without anybody. How many knows Kathy? Kathy Time.
Yeah, Kathy Time.
She actually bought a ticket and was planning on coming. She bought one ticket, was going to fly down here by herself. And I have to tell you, when I seen that she bought the ticket, I got scared to death. I got scared to death. I did. I got scared to death because you guys know what Kathy's done for me. And I was like, man, she's going to come down here and be so disappointed. That's what I thought. And she ended up having to cancel. Her husband, he's not sick, but he's got some stuff going on. And they go to the doctor at the VA, and she said the VA called and scheduled his appointment for today, and there was just no way they could change it, so she had to cancel. But Kathy, if you're watching, it's Kathy time, right? Let's give her a hand. That woman is awesome. She's probably sent me 25, 30 packages. I'm gonna let Eric tell you here in just a minute how she found me. But yeah, it's pretty awesome. But yeah, let's do a giveaway. Man, we should have let Max just auction our stuff.
Yeah, that would have went a whole lot quicker.
Yeah, well, maybe we could have paid for this that way too.
You didn't catch that, did you?
Yeah.
It went right over your head.
Right over my head, don't take much. 540 flips, Brandon and Becky. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
All right, let's speed it up, everybody.
Well, we got time. Ain't nobody leaving because we got gift cards to give away.
Okay.
And we got the RIN guys
Yeah.
who are way cooler than us.
Way cooler than you.
Nicholas Blassingame, Trash Cat Rescue. Trash Cat Rescue. Ain't you glad
Thank you,
sat
Nicholas.
there? Ain't you glad you sat there? OBX Picker.
OBX Picker. Anybody ever heard of the OBX Picker?
Familiar.
Two people. Me and Chris.
Raise Heck Resale. They cheated.
More reselling cheaters.
Man alive.
You ain't got no more slips left up there. They're too small.
Robbie Hendon. Good grief, these cheaters. Man, I ain't kidding. Y'all cheating.
Angela.
Yes.
Green.
Pereiro.
Pereiro.
Angela. Pereiro.
Angela!
Yeah, there she is.
There she is. Forgive us if we say your name wrong.
Was that right?
We barely graduated the 8th grade down here.
Primo.
Primo.
Angela Primo.
Why couldn't you read that?
Well. Glenn Beale.
Hey!
Kristen Blassingame, Trash Cash Rescue again.
That's the wife this time.
That's the wife.
All right.
They're not cheaters like the rest of y'all.
Yeah, everybody else cheated except them.
Kenneth needs the third. Not Kenneth needs the second. You didn't win. The third. What else we got?
Leonardo.
Good grief.
Up there. Get that thing. There you go, sir. Thank you.
We'll never pay for this, giving all this stuff away.
I know you won't.
Tim Stewart, over the years. He wins a watch. Yes, sir.
For all you Ninja Turtle fans that are not here tonight, we got Leonardo.
He-Man's better.
No, I disagree.
Leroy Blood. Blood Slap Sale. You too. You Leroy.
You're coming home with me, buddy.
Gonna get somebody to stop. Lord.
All right, we're going to bring somebody else up here. She is relatively new to YouTube, and if you guys don't know her, she does a great job. She is totally country, which is awesome. Forgive her for wearing an Alabama shirt tonight, because I did. If I can forgive that. By the way, my wife is an Alabama fan. That's how I could forgive you so quick. But she has an awesome channel. How long you been? Well, you can come tell us. But this is Laura, LKG 329 Sales.
Sir, if you hadn't mentioned wearing the Tennessee shirt, I probably wouldn't have wore the Bama, but I had to represent. So.
That's an Alabama fan. They blame everybody else.
I'm originally from Georgia, currently living in Tennessee, diehard Alabama fan, so figure that out however you want to. Been reselling, just celebrated 1 year as a reseller on eBay. Started a YouTube channel back in January, so I'm at starting 8 months on YouTube now. Got a little bit of a background with human resources at a school system. I had a comment just the other day about how I had great customer service. I said, well, there's a reason for that. But don't really know much of what else to say. I didn't plan to speak, so I don't know what. Oh, came up with Robbie and Valerie, the cheaters. I'm not a cheater. They are. I love y'all. But my husband pastors the church. I'm currently not working, so I got into reselling just to have something to do. And what else was I going to say? The reason I got into reselling is because we were over at Robbie and Valerie's, and I heard the first ching. That's it. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing.
Awesome.
So that's my story.
Stick to it. Thank you, Laura. So everybody go over and subscribe to her channel. She does great content. And really, to be so new, she's way far ahead of where she should be. I mean, I know I've watched a lot of you guys that have YouTube channels, and I'm amazed. I used to do like a lot of audio editing, so it was natural for me to do the podcast side while he took over the YouTube stuff, but I've never really done that much in video. But I know from listening to him that it's a lot more extensive than the audio side, so go check her out. She's doing a great job.
She is.
What are you giving away? An IKEA bag?
Yeah. Who needs an IKEA bag?
Oh, it's just
Everybody needs an IKEA bag.
Even if you got 20, we'll still use it.
I don't have one.
You really don't have an IKEA bag.
They're just like priority boxes to me, okay?
Oh my goodness.
Wait a minute, hold on, let's get into this one.
No, don't even get me started.
If you get into this one, I can promise you this.
We'll be here.
There's going to be an elbow
Listen to the
drop.
whole story, okay?
There's going to be an elbow drop right through that table if we get into this.
When we was hanging this banner, he was trying to get me to lay on one of these tables so he could drop his elbow onto me.
Choke slam, elbow drop, I don't care. I just want to break the table.
It's free!
Daryl Cabina. Is that right?
Thank you, Darryl.
We still got that bag?
Yeah.
You want to give everything away right now?
Give it all away.
All right.
Give it all away.
We got about 6 more names in here, and then we'll dump everybody else back in. But
Give
only
away
once.
some water
is
balloons. Who wants water balloons?
fine. All right, race heck, resale. How
No.
many times y'all won?
Cheaters.
Cheaters. Cheaters. Cheaters.
The rest of the 6 in there.
That's why there was 347 slips of paper in this box. What?
I thought we'd sold that many tickets there for a minute.
Are the kids' names in here? Hers is, okay.
Marley Taylor.
Is that her name?
It is.
I didn't even look.
That worked out.
That worked out awesome. Awesome.
You got another toy?
I got a whole bag full of stuff, man.
Just let her come up and pick out one.
Send the other girl up here. She can pick one out.
Y'all cheat, we're going to cheat. Pick out. Wait just a second.
Oh, that's our horse.
See which one you want. Make sure you pick out the one you want.
You want to shoot your mom with a dart gun? And there's that.
You'd be amazed.
Give her a hand. That's the way to do it, right? Christina Green. Don't just let her pick something.
Yeah, there's one IKEA bag, or you can have a kid's toy.
Oh.
Caleb made me think I can't back up.
Scott Green.
Well, I know where the other blue bag's going. Oh, you want me to sign it?
No, I want you to hand it to me because that blue will look good in the hand.
Oh.
Here, let me have it. Come over here.
All right.
Come over here.
Swing that money.
You gotta throw it on the ground. I know.
Now come over here.
Put over your UT fan.
That's right. Scott threatened to wear his UK shirt. That's why he's getting so much grief.
Yeah, we told him he couldn't come if he did.
Donald Mars. All right, we're gonna let Raise Heck Resell, Maisie and Mikey come up and introduce themselves.
Yeah, I did that.
Awesome.
Hey everybody. I want to say first is go Vols.
Yes.
I'm not even from here because I don't really care, so I'll pander. If you don't know me, I sell tactical flashlights, things, and then go right back to bed. So sound like Chris. Yeah, pretty much. So it's been fun. I really do enjoy it. Everybody here is very, very supportive. The first one I ever met was Leroy, and he gave me some great advice. And I said, man, if he can do it, I can do it, right? But he was a great, great guy, and every time I've ever asked him for help, he's always helped me. Everybody has always been helpful. So it's a community that's very, very strong, and it really does. It makes you feel good every day. OBX, the other guy that's on the podcast with him, the guy that's in the band sometimes. But I really do feel welcome, and it just makes you feel like a good person that you are surrounded by good people. So I'd say thank you to everybody else that has ever answered a question or just smiled at me. Thank you.
Three more.
I'm coming.
Hurry up. I don't know. Somebody that can. I can't tell what that says.
Is it a really nice J?
No.
Oh.
Daryl? Is there a Daryl?
Daryl. Something Daryl. No. Colleen.
Collins?
Oh, I think.
Okay.
Twice. Y'all cheat.
Okay. We'll just add you to the list of cheaters, all right?
How about Tisha Collins?
There you go. If you can't win with his name, right? Just pick anything, whichever one you want.
And next, Joe Niels.
There it is.
There it is. There it is.
Now, did everybody win something? Raise your hand if you didn't.
Nobody was missed.
All right, so we got it. All right, so everybody goes back in, right?
Everybody goes in.
All right, next we want to introduce a bunch of people. And they just started a podcast. And they've all got YouTube channels themselves. Scott and Christina, Trading Post Pickers. Rocky Top Picker, Ben. And Donald Mars, Bargain Basement.
And if you guys don't know, this is the second best podcast on YouTube right here.
While he's handing them the mics, first off, I can't say anything better about these two guys. So before we go too much further, I think everybody should just give them a huge round of applause because they deserve it. They put on a heck of a show. Even though we hit the ball for I'm Scott, and this is Christina, and we're Trading Post Pickers. We started right around COVID, and I was in a car accident, and I was forced from my job. I worked for FedEx Ground. She was still in retail. So to try to help a little bit to pay the bills, I started selling.
Well, I had neck surgery, and I was out of work and recouping, and I got a phone call. Can you come get me? I kind of messed up your car. I'm like, well, your dad will have to drive me. I can't drive. Okay. So he had to one-up me, and he had the same surgery on his neck. So.
Some couples get matching tattoos, we get matching scars. So that's true love. But we've been doing this just for a couple of years. It's so nerve-wracking talking to a camera by yourself, so I brought her in on our sold videos and everything. Makes it a little bit easier.
Yeah.
Then we've advanced. These guys will talk in a second. You know, this is Uncommon Wealth Picker, not Cool Kevin, he's Uncommon Wealth. And of course, Don. So we have a lot of fun on the podcast, but we'll get to that a little bit later. But I've been trying, and I talked to Chris about this whenever I first got into it, about trying to mix in something military into it, because I'm a veteran. I support the troops. She's definitely there too.
Actually, my shirt is I'm a veteran's wife shirt that I'm wearing too.
Give it up for him, guys.
So I've been reaching out to a bunch of people for like the last year. And actually about 5 minutes before we came here tonight, Mission 22 reached back out to me and they want to do a partnership. So if you guys don't know Mission 22, Mission 22 is a support system for military mental health awareness. And they support the veterans and all that. Couldn't ask much better. And if you don't know, the 22 veterans today commit suicide. So part of the agreement, I haven't signed it yet because it's such quick action, is every little piece of merch that we have, I'm going to donate $2.22 in representative of the 22 veterans back to that charity.
Awesome.
So, not to sound like Kevin Commonwealth, but we got plenty of hats over here. If you guys are interested, they're $20 and $2.22 goes back to the veterans.
Code Rocky Top.
Code Rocky Top. And for Christina, if you guys don't know, if you got any question at all about silverware, she literally has about 3,000 pieces, not even listed yet.
Maybe 4,000 after this weekend.
Yes. So anything you want to know, she's the one to go to.
Wow.
Anything else?
Not that I can think of. He's the talker, I'm the lister.
That's true.
It is.
How's everybody doing? Wow, that was weak. Come on, how's everybody doing? There we go. Hey, my name is Ben, Rocky Top Picker. I'm in East Tennessee, particularly in Greenville, Tennessee. Yeah. And I've been selling on eBay off and on since it started, and that is 1995, by the way.
I was graduating high school.
Oh, dude. I'm older than a lot of people here, just to let you know. We've done had that conversation, but anyway. I've been full-time for quite a while, and got hooked up with these guys. You know, we're fortunate with Scott and Christina and Donald here that we live pretty much, well, they live in the same town as I do, and then Donald lives Kingsport, which is maybe a 30-minute drive, yeah. So we got hooked up together. We've got our own reseller group, East Tennessee Resellers on Facebook. But yeah, I've got a YouTube channel, Rocky Top Picker. Somehow I got gifted the name Cooler Kevin. But we do have a lot in common. And but yeah, I'm very excited about our podcast. I haven't met a lot of you here, but I hope to do so before we leave tonight. And I want to thank Caleb and Chris for just putting this together for all of us to come to. How about another round of applause for these guys right here? And that's pretty much it. You want to go? Yeah, you have to.
He's the quiet one of the bunch, by the way.
Yes. So my name is Donald. I've been doing eBay since.
Maybe it's quiet.
It's normally we turn your microphone off. So my name's Donald. I'm in Mars Market Basement, by the way, in case you can't tell. Know where the microphone goes. I've been selling on eBay since 2004. Part-time.
It's not meant for me to talk. They said you're the quiet one.
Here's something funny. He's the electronics guy. What's up with that?
I'm short-circuiting all of them. Okay, I'll take this one.
Testing, 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'll take them all. So, Mother Hen here would like me to continue speaking. Anyway, I've been doing eBay since 2004. I got interested in YouTube around February of this year. I met Rebel Robert and Rebel Reseller. I think that's her name, right?
Rebel?
Yeah. I don't remember her name. Anyway, so I met them around February. I started doing YouTube. I've been doing YouTube since then. I thought I was the laziest reseller on YouTube until tonight. So, but anyway, I'm just making a joke. Sorry, guys. But yeah, so I've been doing that on and off. I'm trying to do more videos, but right now I'm doing maybe 1 or 2 a month. I'll try to pick that up, but I can't make any promises.
That's more jokes than what you've cracked total on our podcast.
As Scott mentioned earlier, yes, I am a technician, so I buy broken consoles, electronic items, fix them, and then resell them on eBay when I can. Anyway, I met Scott and Christina, as well as Ben, through the East Tennessee resellers. Scott and I, when I first met them, I thought I knew them from somewhere, and we clicked since that point. Why am I so damn nervous? Darn nervous, sorry.
No, that's a beep. I'm gonna have to edit the whole video now.
I'll pay the $50 fine. Anyway, so yeah, since I've met Scott and Christina, it's been great. I go picking with them every once in a while and just hang out, and we have a great time. It's awesome. And then now I guess I'll just turn the mic back over to Scott.
Well, part of the East Tennessee resellers is there's so many YouTubers in that area. We got Sherry Green and Graham all over there. We got Robert and Rebel, Tim and Jerry TM Pickers. They just moved to Cleveland. So we meet once a month. On the third Saturday of every month, we have dinner together and we share ideas and everything else. And if you've got a community like that around you, I encourage you guys to do that because it helps a lot. There's times that we get invited to picks. We blow up the phone calling each other to help do it. I mean, he's electronics. He stinks at picking, so that's why we call him. But,
Talk about him, right?
You can cut in anytime. Yeah, there we go. He's enough getting fired up. So this is going to be a little bit of our podcast here because this is all we do is tear things up.
Come on.
So, why am I always the one picked on?
Because you're the prettiest.
Okay, I'll take that. No.
Excuse me.
We agreed that, we just, look here. Hold on.
Wait a minute.
Scoot down here.
Anyway, he's the one that gets fired up the easiest. Definitely the easiest.
And this podcast would have never happened if I didn't say anything because sitting next to you while you're on the phone with this, oh my God, it was hilarious. I'm like, you guys need to just do this.
So speaking of saying something, the other night we were recording on Wednesday night, and we had a little bet about him doing the Ric Flair strut because he put himself in the same category of a 16-time world champion.
Come on.
I gotta see this.
No, wait a second. No, wait.
No.
So he kept lying.
No.
And he goes, well, if your wife will say that you are part of the people who pick knives, which I am, then I'll do it. If not, then you gotta do it. So he went outside, shut the door where she was at, and coaxed her into lying.
No.
So I had to do the strut. Let's see it.
No.
We gotta see.
First of all, I was compared to Hulk Hogan. I don't think I look like Hulk Hogan. I think Ric Flair
That was somebody else.
is more like it. You know what I'm saying?
Either one you can pull off. But
And by the way, Kevin already knows this on the last Trash to Cash. That's the fakest colored orange I have ever seen a guy wear in my life.
All
Anyway,
Tennessee orange is fake.
oh no, we're holding up everybody's time. Let's go.
Definitely.
Thank you guys.
And Christina and I have a couple hats to give away, and we're going to go ahead and donate the $2.22 ourselves to this organization, but we're not even tied to them yet, but it's definitely something that we're passionate about.
Yes.
Oh, we can let his mic down, that's fine.
You want to do it right now?
Sure.
Go for it.
Go ahead. She doesn't get one
This
because she's
does
already
not
got
count.
one.
She already has
Yeah,
one.
sorry, Sherry, you don't get
Miller.
one. All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, you pick one.
That was Mars. Sorry.
No, you
That
don't
was
get
it.
one.
I have one too.
OBX.
All right, Eric. You want red or black?
Yeah, red or black.
Black.
Yeah,
Already got red. Yeah, that's right.
Selena. All right, thank you guys.
Watch out, podcast again. Podcast.
The podcast is Those Flipping Pickers.
That's all the cheaters. Leave them out.
What else we got to give away?
The cards.
All right, cards.
Cards.
$10 Chick-fil-A card and OSP stickers. I was supposed to order more of the logo stickers, and I totally forgot. I bought 6 gift cards to give away, and I actually had 6 logo stickers left, so it worked out. But I will get more logo stickers ordered soon. Cher Miller. I feel like she's won like 12 things today.
This is everybody gets a chance at these.
Everybody's already won, so you're back in.
Everybody's back in. Once. Not 3 times, Robbie.
You gonna hold on. You ain't gonna do that.
No, we're not.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're gonna do that.
No.
$15 Dairy Queen gift certificate. They don't want Dairy Queen.
I want to go how they dumped the cups without the ice cream coming out. The first time I saw it, I said, oh, what are you doing? That's my ice cream.
You about to find out. You about to find out.
10-1.
You about to find out, brother.
Oh, wow.
All right, this is my personal favorite. Krispy Kreme donuts. That's legit there.
That's bad.
Leroy Blood.
We know where we're going for breakfast. Breakfast on Leroy.
Thank you. Yes, sir.
Donuts tomorrow.
Oh, wait for Tuesday.
This is for $15 gift certificate to Starbucks. Angela
Primo.
Thank you. All right, next $25 Walmart card. Who don't need that, right? Shout out Walmart. Tell them, CJ. Brandon King. Resell King on YouTube. He said he didn't feel great tonight, so he didn't want to speak, but Resell King on YouTube. Everybody go check him out. That's a good channel. And you want to talk about work ethic? There's nobody in here outworks that dude. Nobody out in here outworks that dude. I'm telling you. And he's current military, right? Let's give him a hand for that. And he is set up right down the road across from the GMC dealership.
Dave Kirk,
GMC,
yeah.
just north of Crossville. He's set up with stuff there. Texas Roadhouse, $25 gift certificate. Marley Taylor. All right. That's it, huh?
Yep.
All right, last but not least, I am so happy to have these guys here. Listen, I love and respect everybody in here, but I talk to Eric, OBX Picker, more than I talk to anybody. I get off the phone with him after 2 or 3 hours of talking. My wife will tell me, you guys are like 2 teenage girls in there on the phone. I love this guy. He is absolutely like a brother to me. I love this guy. I love Tim. I've got to meet Tim 2 or 3 different times. I've got to meet Leroy Blood twice now. Love these guys. The guys at the Reseller Information Network probably giving away more information on YouTube than any other channel out there. And I mean that. I mean, and legit information. Great guys. I mean, I keep saying that for them. They are doing this Reseller Information Network. They all have personal channels too, and I want them to talk about that a little bit. But this Reseller Information Network, mark my words, it's getting ready to blow up. I think soon. Soon. I tell Eric all the time, I'm like, dude, when you pass me, you're gonna blow past me. And they're going to, and it couldn't happen to 3 better people, and I mean that. And shout out Sir Not Connection too. He's not here, but he's part of the group too. And if you guys know him, dude knows more about, he's forgot more about hats than anybody in here will know. So that's the truth. Yeah, so Eric, Tim, and Leroy, Reseller Information Network.
Hey, we do want to thank Chris and Caleb, and he's right, we do talk a lot. And we talk about clothing and stuff too, so we do sound like teenage girls, right? But we're talking about hats, man. You won't believe what I found today. You wouldn't believe what a t-shirt I found. We found all kinds of stuff. I did want to talk about a couple things. So Kathy Time, we just found out about maybe 2 months ago. I do have my own channel, which I don't put out any content, haven't for like 5 months, because we're really dialing in on Reseller Information Network is where we're pushing everybody. But I used to do a series, you can go back and watch it on OBX Pickin. It is called What You Pickin', right? I did like 13 episodes. In one of those episodes, I came to Chris' spot, did an interview with him, and guess who found Chris? Kathy Tucker, right? So I'm like, man, you know, Chris. So I mean, obviously we thank Kathy for sending him all that stuff, but
it should have been Eric.
Yeah. You know, it's okay. It's okay. I still like you, Kathy. So yeah, Sernot cannot be here this evening. He wanted to come. We've tried to work out a way. One of his sons is in band camp, so he's at home dealing with that. But we're out here today, and you know, we'll let all these guys share just a minute about themselves, and then we'll maybe get into some conversation, some RIN stuff, right?
I'm gonna go first.
Oh, you got that mic.
Hello.
There you go. There you go. I think it's the guy on the end.
Hello. You guys hear me? Everybody hear me? Okay. I'm gonna go first because there's a reason why I'm gonna go first. I can talk. I can talk really well. Okay. I got an accent. I say, I'm from Boston area, but he won't shut up. So if I don't go first, I'm never going. I'll be like 10 seconds. So my name is Leroy Blood. I'm originally from actually Rhode Island. Anybody know where Rhode Island is?
Never heard of it.
Okay. I'm actually from Rhode Island.
It's a suburb of Boston.
I live in South Carolina now. Can I talk? I live in South Carolina now. I've been reselling for a long time. My passion is tools. I love selling tools. I do know a little bit about other stuff. I act like I don't, but I do. I appreciate all you guys. I'm not really a talker like this. Behind the mic and behind the camera, it's different. But out here, I'm getting red in the face. I'm like mask. But I appreciate all you guys for just what you guys do for yourselves. Like, this isn't about us. This is about what all you guys do for yourselves. You guys doing this is not for me. It's for yourselves, to make yourselves better because you like to do it and you're good at it. Because if you wasn't here, you wouldn't be good at it. I'm gonna let him go first after that.
Set your watch. Hold on.
Listen, I've been known to talk for a long time, and I'm not going to talk for a long time. First of all, I do want to thank these fine gentlemen so much for putting this together and allowing all of us to come together and have a wonderful time and to reflect on each one of our journeys through reselling. It's also reflective of our lives, you know, our journeys in general. So Chris is an amazing person. he has always been open arms to me. His family is absolutely phenomenal. They have always been super nice. I'm super, super thankful for our friendship and everything that you have done along the way. So definitely want to give some love to him and his family. Absolutely amazing people. So my name is Tim, for those of you that don't know. You can find me over the years and also on the Reseller Information Network. I've been reselling, I don't even know, I guess 4 or 5 years now. When I started doing it, I didn't know it was reselling. I didn't know there was reselling on YouTube. I was basically helping out my mom because she had fibromyalgia and she couldn't move around anymore. So I started helping her get rid of her stuff. Next thing you know, I got hooked. Both my parents were antique collectors and dealers, so I specialize in glass, ceramics, and porcelain, antique and vintage. So if anybody ever has any questions about glass, I'm sure I've have about 15 or 16 messages that I might not have answered over the last couple of days from people here, but always feel free to reach out to me. My biggest thing about what we do on Reseller Information Network, what I do in general, is I want to make people smile, I want to make people laugh, and I want to be able to help people. I want to be able to teach people, educate people. I think it's the most important thing. Where I came from, and I think that this is the best part about reselling, is each one of us have all come from different backgrounds, different walks of life. So it's been difficult for me at times to be accepted in certain areas of life and in reselling. So for me, reselling is so important because it brings people together who all come from different places and different walks of life and different backgrounds, and we all do it because we love it. And it does help pay the bills, obviously. I want to give a big shout out to my wife, Josie. She couldn't be here tonight, but she is a big reason of why I'm able to do what I do, and I'm super grateful for her and for these guys. These guys are my brothers and my family. Big shout out to Joe Deals, my co-pilot today on the 127. And Cernock, obviously, couldn't be here. He is a big part of what we do also. So we want to thank you guys. Hopefully you guys are having a good time, not just tonight, but your entire stay here during this trip. And most importantly, don't forget to tell a friend about our Reseller Information Network. Also, if you guys ever need anything, this is serious. What we do is we do this for people. We do this for everybody here, everybody who's not here. If you ever need anything, you ever have a question, we are always open and available to reach out to. So please do so. Do not hesitate. That's what we do here. I know I'm on time. I know I can talk for forever.
Yeah, you're right. We got a few more minutes. He actually gave us a couple more minutes. So a few things we did want to just mention this evening is we do appreciate all the people that come in. So we do live stream on Tuesday at Eastern time out here. Us East Coast boys, we're out on that other side. So from 9 to 12 Eastern every Tuesday, we're in there working, hanging out, talking, answering questions. I did want to give a little shout out to Kristen for being here with us. Kristen is brand new reseller. How long, Kristen? How long? Tell us. 2 months, right? So she's found us. I don't even know how she found us, but she found us. And so she started talking in our chat, asking questions. And then, how many listens you up to now, Kristen? 250, 2 months, right? 250 in 2 months. And how many you got sold yet so far? 38, right? So for us, I'll just tell you, huge shout out to Kristen, but also I'll just tell you that's the kind of stuff that gets our blood flowing, right? Whoa. We why blood? we gotta do the name drop some kind of way, right? Over the years, yeah. So over the years as we've done this, right, together, we do enjoy hearing from people about, hey, thanks for the help in this. Because really, we do feel like community and family is an important thing. Now, obviously, just like in every part of life, there's plenty of times that you do have drama and you have people that don't get along, and people that say you should do free shipping or you shouldn't do, and people that say you shouldn't use priority boxes, but we already know. It's okay, he's a rookie, you don't know anybody.
He likes to spend that money, apparently.
Hey, you can just join the membership at RIN, and we'll send you all the boxes you need. They're just white with blue and red.
I'll mail you a pack. I'll even pay for the shipping.
I'll put brown tape over them for you.
No, we do thank each and every one of you guys that watch. And our encouragement to you is if you have questions and you don't know the answer, we're not saying we know it all, but we know a lot. I'll just say, between the four of us, we know a lot, especially Leroy, despite the okie dokie he does to you guys. I've picked with this guys the past 2 days, and he's picked me under the table, and Tim under the table, and Joe under the table, and like it's one of those things he's actually been finding all kinds of stuff that I would never look at, I'll be honest. I would never look at. But we do thank you guys for watching and being a part of our community. We've got some hot off the press stuff going right now.
Oh yes.
Some hot
one of ones here. We got some one of ones for everybody.
So we're gonna give away a couple. And we're gonna give away a couple. I'm gonna let you choose
all
your
the names
hat.
in it, or all the names in it.
Except for the cheaters.
Except for cheaters.
Okay.
Cheaters never
Kristen
possible.
can't win again.
All right, so these are literally fresh hats. These have been handmade, not the actual hat, but you know, the whole setup has been handmade by our buddy who's not here, the fourth member of the Four Horsemen, Cernock from Cernock's Connection. So a big shout out to him. These are gonna be one-of-one hats. These are not like mass-produced hats. These are one-of-one hats, so it's very, very cool. You guys will be able to pick the ones that you want when you win. All right, here we go. And first up is going to be Angela Parino. Winner. Okay, we're doing three. Winner. Reseller Information Network dinner. Come on down and pick your hat. Here you go. We got a corduroy hat. We got a nice little checker pattern hat right there. Little brown hat right there. Blue one. Trucker hat right here. Yellow trucker hat.
Hey, all we ask for our winners is tag us on Instagram.
Look at this
tag us on
one.
Instagram.
Look at that one with the scrambled eggs right there and the camo hat too.
You can't see me. You can't see me.
All right. Congratulations. Thank you very much. All right, Leroy. What's the next name, my guy? Here we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen. The next winner is going to be Terry Miller. Come on down, Terry. Grab yourself a nice little Reseller Information Network hat. 3. All right, and next up and last, my name's right there. Don't put my name in there. All right, he went for the scrambled eggs. I like your style. There you go. All right, up next, our last winner, Leroy. What are you doing in there, man? Don't crumple the paper.
I'm gonna get somebody on this side for a chance.
He's handpicking. Leroy, you gotta watch
All
him.
right. Oh, big shout out to this guy. This guy's a really nice guy. I like this guy a lot. Next up, it's going to be Mr. Glenn Custerville. Come on down, my guy. Congratulations. Winner.
Over the years.
Dinner.
Yeah.
There we go. Thank you guys very much.
We do thank you so much. You can find myself and Tim on Whatnot. We actually may be doing a little surprise pop-up tonight, live from the 127. So come on by. We're not sure. We're going to drop it on Instagram. We'll make sure you're following us. Reseller Information Network, Instagram, Facebook, the whole spiel. Right?
And once again, big thank you to these two gentlemen, to their families. We appreciate you guys, all of the support and love and holding us down. We appreciate it.
Hold on. So you know what we got to do because we talk to people. Remember when we have guests on our show? What's the one thing we tell them?
Oh, listen, you guys aren't using. Okay, now this is gonna be like, am I supposed to do like okay, all right, listen. I'm gonna give y'all a quick little tip. Okay, quick little tip. If you guys are not using AI generated background for your photos, for your listings right now, I highly suggest you do it. If you guys have not seen the capabilities of it, I shown her last night how to do it, how quick and easy it is. You guys can go to photoroom.com. You can use the code RIN. It will get you guys a discount on that. And if you have any questions about how to utilize those AI, look, he's already got it. The shorts on the, I like it. You know what you gotta do? Put those on the beach. put those on the beach with the waves crashing, put some seagulls in the background. We're gonna keep moving it. But yes, it's absolutely super helpful. Totally worth it. It's one of the tools that we actually use on a day-to-day basis. So if anybody has any questions about it and you need some guidance through the AI-generated backgrounds, please feel free to reach out to us. Use that code. It definitely gives you guys a discount. And I think that we have noticed an uptick in our sales since doing these backgrounds. And you can do all different types of stuff with it as well. You can do white backgrounds with it after your main photo for the AI-generated background. So definitely check that out. If you guys have any questions, please reach out to us. Like, see, look, he's got one too. I mean, if you have an AI-generated photo background on your phone right now, put your phone up in the air. I know there's a few see, here we go. There you go, Joe. So it's definitely helpful. So thank you guys very much. We appreciate all the love and all the support for sure.
Yeah, I'm back. Listen, they can talk about AI. I'm going to talk about what? If none of you guys are selling tools, please give it a shot. Please give it a shot. I had two people, these two ladies right here, that we were talking last night. They went out today and they got tools, and one of them got like $250 worth of tools today. Wow. So if you guys don't know much about tools or you need to know stuff about tools, please.
Oh, she's got the tools here?
For real, for real.
Oh, here we go.
If you're not sure about tools, you have any questions on Blood, Sweat, and Sound on Instagram. I do have a YouTube channel. I haven't done a video in like 6 months. But you can also hit us up on Tuesdays on the show. When I'm on, you can ask me any tool questions. But there's a lot of tools out there, guys. So just look them up on your phone. You don't know what you're missing when you're living on the table.
Yeah, like I said, feel free to check us out on any platform. Ask us any questions you have. I did want to give one opportunity because we do like to hear from people. So for you guys, does anybody have a question about anything that we do?
Here, I'll carry the mic. Grab that other.
Yeah.
Anybody got a question for these guys? If you got a question on reselling, YouTube, or anything, these guys right here, I'm serious. You guys watch me, I don't put out any information. I just share what I do. But these guys would gladly ask. Anybody got a question, I'll bring the mic to you. You don't even have to get up.
Good, no question.
These are all experts. We
need some tool questions.
No.
Crafty. Yeah, but that's cause cat. That has nothing to do with me.
It's cause of me. It's cause of me. I got one. All right.
If you guys had to pick outside your own forte into something else, who would be the better picker?
If we had to pick outside our own forte, I don't have a forte. So I don't know, man. Like Leroy's been buying some stuff weird today, but I didn't.
I listen. Leroy is super under the table. I think Leroy is probably the guy that you. And you know what it is though? It has nothing to do with picking. It has nothing to do with reselling. It's this charm, this way that he can talk. It's like he's sitting behind a piano at a jazz nightclub when he gets to those yard sales.
No, the person, I'm going to be honest, the person that would outpick us is Cernak.
Cernak, yeah.
Cernak is not here, but that guy, he'll come on the show and he'll be like, oh, look at this glass. It's like a great glass piece. Tools, so Cernak knows a lot besides just clothes.
Yeah. He sold some Walt Disney lotion bottles that he picked up for $1, and he made about, what was it, like $200, $300 on those lotions? So yeah, anything and everything can be picked and can be sold. It's just about putting in the work and effort and the time and learning. There's nobody in what we do in this community is ever going to know everything. So I think that's the most important thing, is to never forget to be a sponge when it comes to information and learning, and then most importantly, sharing that information amongst each other. There's never going to be a competition between what we all do. There's so many things to be picked, there's so many territories and places in the world that you can pick, that this should be more about growing the community, helping each other, sharing information with each other, and that's how we all grow together as a community, and I think that's what the most important thing is, especially when we get together on events like this.
So I'll just tell you one story from previous times picking together. So previous times picking together, we're in the car. Leroy's not there. I don't know what he was doing, but said I'm not hanging out with you guys anymore for a little while. But no, we were in the car together. So I'll tell you how I outpicked Tim. So I drive the Mini, right? When I go out picking, I ride in the Mini. So I just set the child lock. So when we go to the yard sale, then I just like, oh, bro, I forgot to unlock the door. I'm sorry, man. Left him in there, just went on out there, picked up.
Leave me in the car. I'm in the back seat like this. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
Any more questions for these guys? I mean, seriously, this is the chance to ask these guys questions. I mean, they forgot more than I'll ever know. I promise you.
I think we're good. Thank you guys very much. We appreciate all the love and all the support. Oh yeah. And as always, don't forget to tell friends about RI and Reseller Information Network. There's some stickers, right?
We have stickers back on the
back
table.
there.
QR codes for anything that we use. So.
Yes, sir. Thank you, man. Thank you for being here, bro.
I don't want to trip on any wires.
Yeah. What channel are y'all doing the whatnot on more than likely?
We don't know. We're gonna put it on Instagram. We'll probably do a train.
Okay. Make sure you follow OBX Picker on Instagram, the RIN on Instagram, and Tim over the years on Instagram, and Leroy Blood, Sweat, and Sale on Instagram. They're going to do a whatnot tonight. We actually done a whatnot last year, and so I bought 700 hats, and we sold them on Tim's channel. We sold like 300 of them. And Joe Deals came in and bought a ton from us. Shout out Joe Deals. All right, anybody else got anything they want to say? Here's your chance.
Oh, I forgot to thank you guys for food.
Yes.
Yeah, these guys right here.
So good.
Yeah.
This is Caleb's family in the middle. We've got them out here finally. Give it up for these guys.
I don't know.
Oh, come on.
Trying to get my wife.
Do we need to start a chant?
Yeah, Hey, seriously, I couldn't do this without her for sure. For sure. What else you got?
Honestly, I won't go into the whole story, but 3 years ago when I got to where I couldn't work, I was sitting in the house one day and we was already eBaying, and I got out of full-time work just for circumstances I couldn't control. And you know, I kind of expected Tanya to be like falling apart. Just, oh gosh, how are we gonna make it? You know, just, what are we gonna do? And I was doing that. And I was always the one that just said, it'll be all right. You know, like, it'll be all right. We won't worry about it. So I kind of had a pity party for myself. But she held me together, and I really appreciate that. 3 years I've not worked full time. But for 3 years, it's been like I've never left. And a lot of you guys have taught me. Chris has taught me. You know, these guys teach something. And what's so great about this is it's entertaining. I mean, it is. I watch Brandon blow stuff up and shoot stuff into a van. I mean, where else are you going to do that but being an eBayer and a YouTuber, right? So it's fun to watch, but there's all this information out there that if you're willing to learn, man, you can go and people will say things like, why are you buying this trash? And I'm like, just give it to me if you don't want me to buy it. You know, I don't care. It's worth something to somebody. I tell people all the time, there's a market for just almost everything. Some's better, some's not. But if you're willing to learn, there's opportunities everywhere. But I thank my wife because she knows a lot more than me. She watches the guys that I'm not going to say their names. But anyway, she watches some people that have a podcast that's not as good as the Flippin' Pickers, and not as good as, give these guys a shout out, the Reseller Clickbait Podcast. They couldn't be here tonight, but those guys are hilarious, you know, and the RIN guys and all of you. So I appreciate what you do, you know, and when me and Chris was talking about doing this and getting it together, I was like, you know, I didn't even go last year to Trash to Cash, and I was like, I've never been to one, so I don't know what to expect, but you guys blew me away. I appreciate you all welcoming us into this community. I was, you know, unknown until Chris came out and filmed the shed, and I don't know how many people know me now. I really don't. If maybe there's 100, I don't know. But I appreciate the support that I've got from this community. You know, I don't know that I deserve it, that we deserve it, but Tanya does. But anyway, we appreciate you so very much.
Give us a flex.
Ain't nothing there, those days are gone.
It's 10 after 8. That's really all we got, but I want to give you guys the rest of the night. Not the rest of the night, but next 30, 45 minutes to just mingle with each other, talk to each other, come talk to us, whatever. And I hope everyone had a good time. I really do. You guys mean the world to me. Couldn't have done it once again without this guy and his family, and also my family. This would not be possible without them. These guys have worked their tails off down here since, once again, he told me to be down here at 12, and I come through at 9 o'clock, and they're already down here working. So that's what kind of people these guys are. And we're trying to get him into doing YouTube videos, but until then, you can follow us. Old Guys Reselling Podcast. We're having a lot of fun. And
Best podcast out there.
Yes.
Say it a little louder.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait.
Say it a little louder.
Best podcast out there.
Yes. Okay, I do need one favor. Everybody go to the last episode of Trash to Cash Podcast and tell them that Caleb said this year's meetup was better than last year's. That's it. That's all. No, I'm joking, of course. I love Kevin. I love Dave. I love Carrie.
You're good people.
They were wanting to come this year, but Kevin actually had a family vacation, I believe, last weekend, and this next weekend, I believe, SplitCon, right?
Yeah.
And he said there's just no way I can do 3 weekends in a row, and I totally understand that. But if you want those guys to come back to Crossfield next year, go on there and tell them you missed them this year, because I know I did. I love those guys. Those guys are good friends, and if you watch my channel, you guys know I copied everything I do from Kevin. So that's the truth. But thank you guys. Mingle with each other. You guys are welcome to stay for the next 45 minutes. Have fun, and I appreciate you coming.